Well, hello and welcome back to Badwater Lakes with our Folktail Beavers and Beaver bots, who last time we did expand this area to make a slightly better reservoir. And we might tinker a bit with that today, but they've got some work to do. You can see they are planting the trees, nice little mixed-use forest. And we're doing well enough in the lumber. I'm not actually even going to really worry about trying to harvest it. This is about just beautifying the map, at least this part of the activity. You can see as well, the water has filled up a lot of the reservoir areas. And can we tell? Not yet overflowing this area. Now, I do want to do some work down here, but that isn't the priority for today. The priority is actually doing something here. Yeah, because we are, I think down to maybe this is 3 more episodes to go. I think I'm looking to end this at episode 50. So I want to get everything I want done, including this build. So I think we're going to do the beauty build here today. And part of what we're going to do is come in and I want to hide this. This ugly, ugly monstrosity I don't want to see here. We're just going to hide it for the most part. And we're going to do things such as this to make it disappear. That did not work too well. Like, you can still see it. So, what else could we do? To be honest, there's not much. And why do I say that? Because you'll see. But if you look at it from a certain point of view, I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi telling Luke Skywalker, from a certain point of view, your father died. And a certain point of view, you can't see the big bolts. So, you know what? A win is a win. So, but we need something like this. And at the same time, we need to make this also look somewhat interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing with it. Good. Okay, so the beavers are gonna do a little bit of that work. But why are we doing that? Well, I still want water flowing through here. Yeah, okay, I just gave away the goods. And probably from the thumbnail as well, because this is probably what's going to be on it. So there are a few things we need to make that work. First off, we're going to have the water serviced by the bots from the Three Falls district. And here is where I want to make a slightly deeper reservoir. So let's just work our way out. Excuse me. So that we've predetermined is ground. So that's 1 higher. That is 2 higher. And that is the 2 high height. So this means if we come into this vicinity and said, hey, I want to go down, we can do this. We can make that deeper. Now, of course, we need ways to get there. So why don't we figure that out? So what do we have here? That is a pretty nice path system. Do I have them pop up and over? That might look good. Let's try that. Okay. We're going to do... How are we going to do this? I want a staircase. And then if I do not another staircase, 2 high. And I come across pretty good. But I think, yeah, and I know I can come through here too, and we still might provide a pathing. But I like the layers. But I think I'm gonna go and do this. We're gonna go boop boop. And yeah, that is bang on. So we're going to remove the 4-in-1 because I do like this look. I like having it split like this. So they can come up and over. Okay. Well, that's a start. But we also need to make room for, and I want to hide these. So we're going to need, probably one large water pump is going to be sufficient, but we also going to need a water tank. Okay. So that goes down 2. So that's pretty well hidden if I can get it to this level here. So I think temporarily we're going to need a way to come up and blow stuff up. So if I put a staircase here and start it by doing some of this. Oh, hang on, wrong one. We want to go down 2. Right, so we want to get down to this height here. I am going to... Well, this is going to be hard to get into. Okay, because at the same time, we need to figure out where we're putting things, aka a backdoor access. Here maybe? This might be the spot. Maybe we should put that in. So in this case, we're gonna do our best to hide things. Now temporarily, I am gonna have to put in these just because the way the ladder systems do work. And go like this, they can come up. But I am gonna end up hiding things, such as this is, well, as you're starting to see. Here, and maybe at the same time too. If I go like this, and I should perhaps fill you in. Okay, and maybe what I am going to do here too. Okay, let's do this. Nice little cliff. I am going to have to get ourselves down here. So the simple way to do that is these guys got some work to do. I'll put a staircase so they can pop on down. They can do their thing. And then once we get this stuff built, so why don't I prioritize, get that prioritized. Same thing here. Let's get this prioritized. Well, let's get it on order. And then get income, get that done. Okay, what's our width here? Make sure I put this in the right spot. That is... Oh, dang it. I think it's going to be a 3x2 anyways. Or... Like, yeah, do I do this? Do I do that? That might look fine. Okay, we're gonna do that. So then they can come up and do this. They can come up, and we can do some things up here. Okay, so these guys got a bit of work to do. So dang it, did we get, oh no. Okay, well, we can get them access. Why don't we remove you? All right, buddy. Timberbot 11,463. You are free. Wait a minute. There's 2 of you. Hey, a minute. What were you guys doing there? Why did it take you so long to get back? Anyways, let's not go there. Okay, so they've got some work to do. These guys have work to do down here. They've got this to do. And you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of work here. I don't like the look of this. So I am going to come and work and expand out a kind of a peninsula. It feels too jagged. So I think at least if kind of starts coming out like this, I think that's going to look a little better. Okay. And let's do the same thing on this side here. And maybe what we can do is have a bit of a peninsula here. And something like maybe this. Okay, I think that looks a little better. Fills in the voids. The other thing we can do while we're in this space, and then we can let things get built. You notice, obviously, there's a drop, and we are holding some water in here just based on volume. But we have a dam at this height, and I want to do the exact same thing here. And I am thinking what we can do is we can come across here. And we can dam you. Oh. And actually, I'm glad they didn't let me do that because I need to put dams in first so they can... Oh, they can come across. That's fine. There we go. So that will be able to hold some water, which we do want to occur. This will hold here. You know what? There's always one more thing. Why don't we do this? We can get rid of this path. Let's do that. I am actually going to come in and put some dynamite right here. And then I'm going to come in and fill in this area. Let's see, why are you doing that? Well, I think you'll see. Well, okay, I'll tell you. I'm very loath to get rid of the stone staircase. I love those. So I think we will leave it. Oh, and that is going to be oh my goodness, a terrible, terrible way to build things. Okay, let's try that again. We know how to do this. Undo you. We can undo you. And now we can come in, do it proper like. There we go. Now, I do need to keep that path, though, to here for now. So let's not separate things. And then here, oh, messed a bit. We can come in from this way, and they can start building back to front, front to back, however you want to see it. But we're going to get that done. Okay. So the beavers got things to do. We're going to let them do their things, and then we'll move on to stage 2. The bots have been busy, and, well, we're still in this bad tide. You know what? It feels funny to be in a bad tide and like, wait a minute, where's the bad tide? Because it's all being diverted. So it's, especially from this fella, which has been erupting since the dawn of this map until recently. So, but we are doing pretty good here. You can see I have added a few more ladders, and they're working their way up to this one. We've gotten all the explosives down here, so why don't we go boom, 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 boom. Nice. The next thing is, why don't we set these off? Boom, boom. And a little more boom, boom action. Now, I have realized as I was waiting for some of this to get built, I'm like, why aren't you coming up here? Yeah, I had to connect the path. And I might want to rejig things just a bit. Well, I could do a platform. Okay, because here's the dilemma. If we grab the large water pump, I could, you know what? I was really wanting to hide this though. So I think we're gonna redirect things. Yeah, because this is basically gonna go here. Well, not at the moment because it can't. And then the next thing is I do want a large water pump. Which, you know what? I think I'm going to... Large water pump. That is a large water pump. A large water storage, Sargon. Okay, so... Yes, more coffee might be required today. Why don't we do this? Okay, we're going to do that. And then... Do I move you? I'm tempted to move you. Because I no longer like where that path is. Let's get rid of you. So, because it's gonna zig and it's gonna zigzag anyways. The path needs to come here, and then it can come down. Speaking of down, I can start removing you guys. Okay, you're gonna come up, do your thing, and it's gonna be lovely. Okay. But you need to get this explosives up here so I can continue. And you can see I have started putting in some rock wall here to hide things. And you know what? Might as well do it here too. Yes, I will be getting rid of this, which means I can actually probably do that now. And hang on. Let's make this easy on ourselves. We'll just get rid of you. We'll come in, get rid of this. It's no longer required. I can now go boop, 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 boop. And here at the same time, I can hide it. Kind of make it look a little natural. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Next, ooh, we can get ourselves up. Boom. And I'm gonna put one more ladder. I am gonna hide this though. Come on, hide. There we go. Not nice. Okay. A little bit of a path. Connection. Okay, now here, I am going to do, I need a 7x7. So that's 5, 6, 7. Is that 5, 6, 7? So that's actually pretty, yeah, that's pretty big. It's big. I still need things to hide. So I'm going to move you here. This I'm going to remove. And then, yeah, because I do want to hide things. Okay, well, let's get you going here. The next thing next thing, there's many things I need to do. This is the center. I'm going to come and dynamite you. And here, I'm going to need to dynamite as well. And here, yeah, we're going to do another. Was that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay, I think we'll do a little expansion because I'd like that to be centered. 5, 6, 7. Feel like we're doing a dance. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here, let's expand you out a bit. We'll give you a bit of definition there as well. Don't need you here. Although, we've got more to do. I do want, and you're about to see what's going to go on here. In fact, we're going to remove you. I'm going to dynamite you. Gonna have to get down here as well. We are going to dynamite. Or do I? You know what? I'm gonna see what this looks like. I have not play tested this. I have an idea in my mind, and excuse me. Hopefully it works. You know what I should do to make this go a little faster? A lot of bot work to go on up here, including, come on, let's prioritize you. We'll give you high priority as well. High priority. Actually, you know what? This one, I'm going to make a double dynamite. Not that it can be reached at the moment. Yes, I know. It's going to be fine. This can also get built up. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And yeah, let's get you. It's going to be lovely. Trust me. Okay. So with that, a lot more to go on here. These guys are coming. I do need you. Yeah, a lot of high priorities here. A lot of high priorities. Why don't I make it easy or possible for you guys to come in from this side? Since you are the same district, it's the Three Falls district supporting all this activity. And I'll make, guess what, you also a high priority. So we're going to deselect some of these as high priority, like you guys can be a 2 high priority. That's fine. Boom, boom. All right. And then you guys can get built. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful, let me tell you. Okay. No more room for planks. Get rid of this. There we go. All right. So what I can do, because I do want to move this over. It's going to go over 1, I guess. I'm just going to... Oh, I can't. I can't! Well, I could, but there's going to be more demo. All right. We're just going to have to live with a bit of a zig and a zag. So I think with that in mind, I'm going to come in here then. I am going to need to get myself down. Which means that needs to be a 2 dynamite. And this can be 1. There we go. Okay, it's going to be lovely, folks. It's going to be lovely. Okay, so while all that is going on, do 2 times speed. Check on how things are going. So we've got a forest going here I've planted, so it's looking pretty good. It would look even better if I got the entire area. Nice. This one's coming along pretty good too. This is finally near done, so why don't we also take the opportunity to come in here and put a forester in, which I want to get as much of the area as I can. There we go. Don't know if it's fully worth to do what I just did, but we're gonna. So we're gonna come in here, get rid of you. That's fine. In fact, we might even just get rid of this at some point. And then we'll make this primarily a birch. We can come in and do that, and just as we've done before, randomly clicking and, you know, putting some other tree species in just to get it as a point of interest or some interest. There we go. All right, so this is going to be a lovely looking area. You are not going to look lovely because you can't get there. Go away. Perfect. These beavers are doing a great job getting themselves up here. It's just taking time. Taking time. Now, the other thing that's going to take a bit of time, well, they've got a lot on the go. They've got a lot on the go. So, as before, we're just going to let things build themselves out. We have 11 days of this bad tide season left. Oh, hang on. You know what we can do? Hang on. I am going to prioritize you now. I'm going to set you off. Boom, boom. Okay. We can start with... Yeah. We're just going to stick a large storage just peeking up over here. It is, you know, one thing that's too bad that I can't do is, like, say this, like, where doing something across and then doing a roof over. I think with the update 6, you can do overhangs. So like truly putting well, not that you can put stone on top or the dirt on top, but I think that would look pretty snazzy. Okay, so before we forget, so they can get this going, this is going to be water. You can probably get what's going on up here, which tells me as well we are very tight. I might even bump this back a bit, make this a little bigger, but we'll find out. So these guys got some work to do. Ew. Including somehow accessing this. So the last thing, we're going to temporarily add another staircase right here. Get you high prioritized so they can come up and get these done. These guys can come in from this side once they get this high priority done as well. So, all right. Let's see what this looks like as they finish this phase. This next phase is basically done. You can see bots are just putting in the last little bit of terrain blocks here. Speaking of terrain blocks, I have made the executive decision. Yes, I consulted myself and I agreed with myself that we're going to hide this tank by building up this area. So we'll just let it do its thing there, and then they can, we'll do a little more. And then we can blow this area. So since I want to blow that area, we'll go priority. Also highlight, I did fill out this area as well so that less water is sitting up here, and you know what we're going to end up doing. But yes, that is going to go here as well. But speaking of explosives, since that work is done, I can come up here and remove this path. Gone. That is good. Including the one explosives. Pick that up, please. I was about to say there are little beaver kits around, but not here. The next thing, I did talk about this. I think I'm also going to make the executive decision, and I am going to build up this area here. Let's see how far I do actually want to take this. Oop, not that high. And that's, well, I was going to say, well, it is actually pretty simply the fact that I want to hide a few things a little more. Well, hide. Hide is an overstatement. But I also think I'm going to do a small little mulligan at the same time because, yeah, this is going to be a problem. So to fix this, I'm going to come here and put you there because I also want to blow this down as well. Like the big bad wolf. So I can get rid of this. Okay, you can still reach. Perfect. And then I can go boom, boom. And then at the same time, we're going to come out one more. These guys are going to have a bit more work to do. So it's going to be fine, guys. It's going to be fine. Because I do want to have a little bit of interest. So I am going to do this. There we go. Lovely. Okay, let's get you going. I don't want to set that off, but I can set you off. And you notice that's a double boom boom. That's fine. Boom boom. Because we're going to bring you down. Nice. All right. Okay. Now, what we are going to do here, this requires a dam as well. And they need a staircase down at the moment because, yes, we are going to put a monument dead center. How do we want to do this? We want to do it this way. There we go. Overlooking. Okay, why do that? Well, one, we're reclaiming. But the second part, are you guys done? Are you guys done with all this over here? Maybe. Oh, not quite. You know what we're going to do? Before we're going to disconnect 3rd District from here and basically abandon this hut I don't think we need to worry about it too much. We are primarily birch on this side as well. So we're going to run a string of birch, and we will put in some pine trees. Okay. So, let's prioritize somebody working here briefly, because I want to fill you in. I'm also wanting to get rid of this. And we'll do a little mix of pretty much everything. There we go. Okay. That's going to be nice. So we can start holding back some water because the wet season is about to return. Good, good, good. Oh, I should also highlight, this wasn't getting built, and it's because it was one too far. So it'll get built now. It's going to be fine. Well, it's being built. Actually, I'm at the point here where I can... Oh, no. Let's just remove the path, and now I can come in and put you in. So you should be reached. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, so that's all going to get built up. It's going to be good. It's going to be lovely. The other thing I'm going to do while I'm thinking about it, I want to connect this area here. I don't want this to be a standalone little pond thing, but we'll get some explosives laid. We'll blade the rest later. All this should be... Oh, reachable. Hang on. Yeah, we just need to get you built. Get you built so you can get that started. Now, the other thing we can start is I do... Like why is this all here? Well, it's going to become a contemplation area. So this is going to be coming down as a waterfall. And we are going to build a set of staircases up. I wouldn't mind trying to, and this might end up having to be temporary and blowing some areas up. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to temporarily do a few things because this is gonna come down. We'll get all that built. Of course, we need to get ourselves across. And I guess temporarily, the beavers of 3rd District can handle all this, as opposed to the guys who actually enjoy and take the benefits. This we will do as a metal bridge. There we go, going across. It's going to look lovely. And then they're going to work themselves up, and then they can come up. Ideally, I can get the turn here. This might all change. And it's going to have to, right? Because I'm going to do... Okay. I was hoping to do areas where they could kind of walk around this way if need be. But that's not going to happen. We are going to do this the good old-fashioned way and just do a big staircase up. And if need be, I can run a secondary pass system. But yeah, we want to come up here. That can connect temporarily. And we are going to need to prioritize all of this, because I need this built before I can truly do everything I want. Oh, that's a bit of a lie. Okay. I can get rid of this. That path. I can put a train block in here that I previously blew. Okay, we'll cover you, we'll cover you. In fact, we can do this. And I am going to put, nope, not a train block. A set of explosives. It's gonna look lovely. Now, speaking of lovely, why, like, come on, you guys just got a little tappy tap tap to do. Let's get that prioritized. I think I can now... Oh, not quite. We are going to finish this now. Make sure no beaver is stuck. There we go. There we go. Actually, you know what? We'll leave you open. Okay. It's gonna look beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. We'll make you a 2 high priority. But we gotta wait. Before we can actually get our large water pump in, we gotta get that going. they'll be able to come around and do this. This will be fine. And then we're going to work. It's going to work. It's going to look lovely. So that's coming along. So what we can do, because we've got other things for some of these bots to do, such as mind your own business. Why don't they come down here and do a bit of work? And part of that work is making this not look like I just, hit the edge of the map, right? Like I don't like that. So we're gonna spend a few moments here by putting a straight edge in. Yeah, we're gonna have to undo that because even like this looks bad too, right? So just move the edge. But what I want instead, because I think what I'm going to do is some of this is going to be like swamp-ish land, but other parts I do want to come down and make this a deep area. So what we can do is, do a little funky. And I think we want it to come around at the same time. So we're going to have to provide access for the beavers to get around. Oh, no, don't need you. Okay. But what that means is we can come here, get rid of some of this. Something like that. And I think if we indent this in, same thing, let's come around, indent that in a bit, and then come back in and lay explosives all the way around. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some bots down here to do some things, but I think this is going to look much better. Yeah, we'll just let it hold. Like this is the last refuse for the water before it flows off the map. So, if this does dry out, it's not a big deal. Come in through here, kind of do its thing. Yeah, so you can tell the goal is to at least partially connect. And you know what? I think here is a bit of a window as well. So it can come in through here, do its thing, and there you go. And that'll be a bit of a shelf. Should be fine. I think this is going to look pretty good. Okay, and there we go. I'm probably going to need a bit of a path. So yeah, the beavers of mind your own business have got more work to do because slackers. They're like, dang it, we thought we were done. No, you weren't. At the same time, kind of make this look a little more interesting. And they'll have to do the same thing over here. We'll do that a little later when we take care of some other business. And speaking of business, we are desperately waiting for the wet season to arrive. We're much better situated. Like, we're going to hold more water up here. Then it'll come down to this reservoir system. And it's a relatively short drought, or I guess bad tide technically. So it should be good. They got all this to do. I guess let's get them to do this as well, so we can get on with the second phase of all this work. They're probably going to start building that. That's going to take a bit. What do I have up here, by the way? Metal blocks, treated planks, and planks. Okay, I need treated planks. I am going to put in a temporary storage system. Where are you? Come on, temporary storage. And you can be the treated planks. Boom. There you go. And I guess with that, because you can tell from the photo, we're doing the exact same thing up here. So I might as well ooh. Of course, that was going to work that way. We can do a temporary staircase system here. Just come around. All this is going to get removed. There you go. They can come up and then do their thing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. A lot to build. You know, everything is fine. You know what? We've got a lot to build. One thing I have not looked at, we do have a bunch of free bots. There are none sitting in the 3 falls. So where are the free bots all sitting? Probably in the unnamed industrial district. It is keeping the minimum that they need there. All right, we are going to increase 3 falls to 160. And then at the same time, I am going to take the opportunity with these extra beavers. I'm going to build some extra huts so they can move it, move it, move it. Where would be a good spot for them to move it from? Probably right here. This would be a great spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, funny enough, that's 24 free bots. Okay, I am going to high prioritize this. And hopefully they come. Somebody, Bueller, please start building. Like, guys, if you do these things first, any of these, anyone? Oh, here comes one. More bots will come online. We'll get all this done faster. So I should not need to worry about doing reprioritization of all this because they will get it done. All right. So while they work to get that done, and get more of this built up, we'll just let things flow right by. We are into the wet season on day 4. Hopefully it lasts quite a while so we can fill up the entire map and continue our work. Now, speaking of continuing our work, a while ago I set these dynamite here. I have not set them off yet, so let's do that. Boom, boom. See a bunch of water rush in. So, and if we turn on you or off, you can see that this will hold in water above the 1 high floodgate. So we should be pretty good. I'll be happy with that. You can see things flooding over. We're waiting for the water to come in here. And obviously we've got this area to collect it. Now, speaking of collect, we need the ability to collect it. So let's go boom, boom, boom. And put in our proper pathing system. So hidden amongst everything here is the staircase down to where these beavers will, or I should say bots, will do a lot of work. Let's prioritize you. Now these guys are all busy down here getting this one built. Thanks to all of these temporary builders huts. But while that is going on, we can set off these. Nice. Okay. Same thing that we've done in the past. I'm going to put a little dam here. And here, we're going hog wild. I am going to put in not 1, not 2, but 3 fluid dumps. These guys are going to be busy. And that's just the way we want it. So I guess we're just going to do this. And the plan is to try to hide these a little. So little decor. Just on top, we are going to try to hide these the best that we can. I wonder, hang on. I do, oh. They won't be able to get all these. Okay, let's prioritize you. Let's put you guys as a low priority. And we'll put you guys as a 2 high priority as well. So yeah, we'll make one of you a big priority. Speaking of priority, you guys still have not made your way up here yet. So let's do that. Get that closed off. And now I can come in and do another monument. And this one will have overlooking. It was overlooking the right direction. Eel District. We will put you. That's gonna bother me. We can put you. Yeah, we will center you here. All right, there you go. There you go. That's gonna look lovely. Oh, do I move it? Oh. Where is that center? Okay, move over. It is. Okay, do we call a big mulligan here somehow? So that is running on this line here, this line, up here. Where does that center? Oh, if I actually do, I think if I do move that over one, right, that does center all the way here, right, all the way through here. Okay, yeah, we're doing a big, well, we haven't started it yet, but I am going to move you here. I am going to change where this flow. Yeah, I am going to change that. I am going to change this. So I'm going to put you here. I am going to dynamite you. Lay a bunch of dynamite. Get rid of this. And put that there. Yep. Just because it's got to be perfect. And I am going to put a staircase down so the beaver bots here can also start building this one now. There we go. These guys still have not gotten their... Oh. It's a good thing I put those staircases in because, yeah, these ones are not yet built. Priority. Yeah, a lot of big priorities to make all this go. Make you too high. Oh. Uh-oh. We've started things that I don't want to start. You can see the magic that's about to happen though. And actually, you know what? We'll let it flow. We'll let the spice flow. This is going to, we're just going to have these continuously pump. That's all they're just going to pump. Oh, but speaking of pumping, we can now come in here because that has been, staircase has been built. We can do this. We can put our pump in. They can do this. Let's get you going. And you're just going to pump. Now, I really wish, this is one thing I would love to see is, is just have this pump fill this and just focus on that. And once that's full, don't worry about it. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay. So with that, what else do we need to do? We really just need to wait for the wet season to continue to flood and do its thing. And then we can finish a few things off. So we're just going to let things continue here. And we'll check in before the wet season is over. Okay. The bad tide started. Thankfully, it's also a short one. So the reservoir should remain pretty full. But I do want to show what's going on here. As you can see, there is a little more work for these guys to do. But not much. I have added a series of terrain blocks for them to put down here. And you can probably guess why. It's going to be pretty simple. We're just going to put some more shrubs to hide things. So this will really round things out. I think it's going to look pretty good. I did put a little small biofuel storage tank. We should prioritize that by haulers. I do have this large water pump now going. You know, it does make me think, and there's space for it. You know what? We're going to clean this little area up. I am going to put in a little hauling post right next to us here. Boom. And you know what? Even if there's, let's call it 3 free bots that can work here. That should be good because we want to keep the water flowing. We want to get this pumping. You can see, well, there's actually nobody there, so bit of a problem, but that will solve itself. Now, while all this is ongoing, we can start cleaning some stuff up and finishing the entire look, which we will see afterwards. Man, I wasted a bunch of metal. That's fine. You know what? It's all going to go. And if they can't reach some of these logs, that's fine. Because we're not hurting. We're not hurting for anything here. So what we can do is, you know, what building are you talking about? Don't you, for the love of goodness, don't get rid of the stopper. Oh my goodness, that would be disastrous. Okay. So that is a start. Now we are going to use our handy dandy, just get rid of the rubble. That is fine. Get rid of you. That is fine. Beautiful. Okay. We're still waiting for things to flow. I think if I get, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to prioritize you, and yes, you, and prioritize these building by the haulers. Yeah, because I want to get this flowing. It's got to flow. But while we're trying to get things to flow, we can also do a few things as to why this exists as it does. At least this one. And that is, we're going to come in. Where are you? It is under well-being. We're going to put in some contemplation spots. So that, how many make sense? You know, and the fact is, are we going to put any up here? Let's do it like this. We're going to put one here. We can have another one here. We can do another one there. And I can come in and put in one here. And then we can actually put a little staircase in to go there. We'll add another staircase here. There we go. There we go. And we'll actually provide another point of access there too. I'm not really expecting any of the beavers to come over here. Now we're still attached to the 3 falls. That's fine because, you know, the bots can build this for the beavers. And then they can come up here, do their... why are you coming up here? Why are you... Really? Oh, you're doing the terrain blocks. Okay, that's fine. Oh, actually, I need to keep that access. I was about to cut it. Okay, it's fine. Wow, this is already built. We got bots working there. Okay, come on. Let's see things totally flow. Okay, we're going to have to wait a bit. Now, the other thing is I do have build commands to put some stuff here. I'm going to put in another forester here. And this, I think I'm going to delete these. But this is to allow us to come in and put some trees in. There we go. It's going to look pretty good. And once again, we're just randomly going to put some others in. Doesn't really matter which, as long as it's another species and it's going to look smashing. So now I think to make things fully smashing, we're going to have to wait until the next wet season. So we're just going to zip right through this bad tide and we'll see you on the other side. The drought is over, the wet season is upon us, and so is a glorious build. You can see we're on day 3 of the wet season, letting things flow. But we got one more thing to do before we have a complete look at things, and that is we're going to come down here, actually over here, and heck, we don't really need you guys anymore. This can go, all these, boom, and yeah, and suddenly we are disconnected again from District 3, which means I actually need to remove a tree. Dang it! Oh, Oh, all our hopes and dreams. Actually, I could make them go the long way around. And they're, oh no, these guys are just picking up the trash. Good beavers. They're like, how dare those bots leave a mess? Come on. But let's get this. Come on. No. Come on. Come on. This one tree, guys. This one tree. We're disconnected. Okay, fine. We will give them the long way around. You've forced my hand. Oh, and here he comes. We'll give them both. All right. That is fine. That is fine. A little faster, dude. Come on. Go, go, go. Wow. He's really enjoying that tree. And boom. There we go. So we come in here. They have a little bridge up the staircase. Up a staircase. I did move this one back, so it's kind of like even-ish. And if you'll notice, we have a third. I saw this little landing over here and needed a little extra help to get a little bigger. I'm like, you know what? They have reclaimed this mountain in all its glory. And we should soon see some of that glory. So let's get things going. You can see the water flowing down here through the channel down to this area. And we're a bit, oh, come on. You can do it. Don't be shy. Ooh, we might have changed the trajectory of things because of this. You can see it is coming down here, fills in this area, which comes back to the pump. Now, one thing we're going to do while we're here, I'm going to detonate these guys. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And that is because, yeah, that's funny. Actually, that made things worse temporarily. Doing a little bit of a channel here to see if this will help hold some water back. And, oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe it was a bad idea. We just made things worse. Well, it should get better. It'll get better as the water will flow through. And then come on down. And then we get this glorious view over from Ye Olde District, which we've lined things up. Which, well, we have... Oh, you can't really see from this angle, which we have lined things up, right? So that water monument to this one, all beautiful, supported by 3 water pumps, by the Three Falls districts, which you guys got to get pumping the water. A little hauling post, the water pump, and then we've got a lot of trees around here. These will come back. The Three Falls Beavers are waiting. They're on duty. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. This area has been expanded. We'll take care of that. Beavers have been busy down here, but that's for next time. So as night falls, I think it's probably a good time to to see the water flow. Come on, flow. Uh-oh. Well, it's coming down the main channel, which is the point of it. And then some is coming down into the back channel, which is fine. So I think for now, it is a good time to say goodbye. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.